Hi there, Mystic Muffins. We have some astrological events starting on June 20th. We have an astrological event. We have Gemini going into Cancer on June 20th. On June 21st, we have a seasonal event happening, and that is known as Letha, also known as your Summer Solstice. And also on June 21st, we're going to have a full moon in Capricorn. We will see Capricorn a second time around as a full moon in July. However, the sun will be in Leo. So let's get started. I'm just going to break down a little bit. I have created some detailed individual contents for each of the two astrological events and the seasonal event coming up. First off, the astrological event of Gemini season entering into Cancer season. Gemini season ending on June 20th as the Cancer season begins on June 20th. The content I've created for the Cancer season happening is in that lovely shade of blue, which is a very Cancer in color. I'll touch on when it starts, Cancer season, when it ends, how to navigate and how to celebrate the Cancer season. Cancer is a water sign. Water elements are very fluid and emotional, intuitive, especially Cancer by nature. Another tidbit is the tarot card associated with the Cancer sign is the Chariot and the High Priestess. You would think it would be the Moon card as the tarot card associated with Cancer. It is not. The Moon card is actually associated with Pisces, which I found as a fun fact. Other things that you will find as we go forward on June 21st, I like to touch in on the elemental elements that are happening. I am a witch by nature. I am an earthy witch. I am an elemental witch, as those would like to describe me. So I celebrate the practices of Wicca. And with that being said, Letha is happening on the 21st, which is a summer solstice. I'll give you some tidbits for all my witches out there on easy ways to celebrate the summer solstice. From meditating to nature walks, just 5 simple ways, and I'll go into more detail when I launch the Letha or summer solstice. We also have on June 21st a second astrological event happening, and that is the full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign, so we have the sun will be in Cancer and the moon will be in Capricorn, which is an earth sign. So you combine the water element, the emotional element, and the hardworking element of Capricorn. It's going to be more of an emotional state on this time. So just be aware that Capricorn has a lot more in common with Cancer than a lot of us believe it does. Capricorn is sensitive and easily an emotional wound. So with that being said, the sun in Cancer is already going to make us emotional as well. A Capricorn moon can heighten those sensitivities. So keep that in mind. You want to avoid anything that could be misconstrued or avoid any dry comments or insensitive jokes. I have been going through some content questions, some Q&A, and a lot of you are sending me some great ones. For example, I did get a question on Miss Donna, what's the difference between astronomy and astrology, and how are the two synced together? I have that in my notes. A lot of you have also been asking what is intuition and how to develop it simply. And I have another great question here of starting a journal. Journals can be actually quite intimidating for a majority of us. I am very intimidated by journaling. It's a very vulnerable state. It's a very private state. So I want to answer these 3 top questions this week for my Mystic Muffins out there, because we're all in that same boat sharing as we learn the arts of astrology and tarot and syncing it with the moon. So check out my bio link. You can find out more details on all the full moons that are coming up so you can line up your energies accordingly. And I do look forward to seeing you soon, and I hope you have a wonderful start to this week. as we enter these two astrological events and one seasonal event. And remember, Mama D loves you. And remember to do things that fulfill your mind, body, and soul.